I always lead with love.
Lead with love.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are we good? We on? Okay, we here? All right. Peace and love. What's going on to the planet? It's Trey.
And it's Scott checking bike and it's Dizzy.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast, the Brochillians podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 101.
101.
And if you're watching the YouTube, you can see we got a very, very special guest this week.
Come on now.
I don't even know how I should introduce my man, dog. Like, he's the Don. He's one of the greatest out right now. You know what I'm saying? To do it in Gwinnett, in Atlanta.
You said it, not me. You said it.
One of the team, too, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. He's a great artist, if I do say so myself.
We got Amari M's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Thank
yes,
you.
sir.
How you doing, King?
Yeah, how you living, bro?
Sipping good, you know.
Say no
Good
more.
day.
Say no more.
More than a good day. You got an album coming out. Your album is out.
By the time, yeah.
Life of a Don, Volume 1, all streaming platforms. If you go to YouTube, you catch the Fronto freestyle. Big things coming, but start with the tape. Get with the tape, and then give me some feedback. Tell me how you feel about that.
Okay, we're going to get into that.
Bet.
How's everybody mental? Shout out the first timers, of course.
The last timers.
And the in-betweeners.
For coming back again, week after week, showing much love, however you do it, whether it is liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that good shit. Hitting that bell, because we are on everything, YouTube especially. But yeah.
How you feeling, King?
Yo, if we're being honest, I feel a little anxious, because it's like, this project, I've been working on this shit for a minute, and I feel like the songs on there, I really have a song for everybody to listen to vibe to, and all that. So I'm really feeling anxious to see what people like, and even what people don't like. Like, I'm just curious. So
okay,
that's how I feel right now.
Cool.
How you feeling?
I'm here. If that makes sense.
Oh, no, I know what you mean.
Touchdown.
Man, also I want to shout out everybody who came out and showed support at our 100th episode celebration over the past weekend. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I got a little twisted at the end, but I'm not gonna lie. It was a good time. I got to see some good people. You know, the food was good. The drinks were amazing. And everybody there was just, very supportive, and I was happy to see them, bro. How about you, King? How are you feeling?
I'm blessed, black, highly favored.
Oh, my God.
Per usual.
Blessed, black, highly favored.
Per usual, you feel me?
Ain't nothing
But
new.
nah, yeah, exactly. I gotta lead with love. But nah, I'm great. You know what I'm saying? My spirits are high. I'm good. I'm in good spirits. I'm in good favor. I said that
Well,
already.
since we leading with love, should we
Yeah.
start there? Should we start with the Saturday?
Might as
My
well.
brother, tell me how
Might
this
as well.
Saturday started.
Might as
Well,
well.
I want to get your perspective because, of course, we threw the party or whatever you want to call it, the kickback, pop-up. I want to get from somebody's perspective that was just pulling up to our event. How was it?
Okay, y'all started at what, 2 o'clock?
2, yeah.
I slid through at like maybe 4. When I came through, there was beautiful women there. Y'all had the merch on the counter. Y'all had Ciroc. Y'all was sponsored by Ciroc. Come on, give it up for yourselves. I don't know how y'all pulled that shit off. That was
yes,
tough.
sir.
Y'all had
With
the
the horn.
DJ there. It was a complete vibe. I ain't gonna say like the other festivities going on, but y'all get the memo. It was a real good vibe.
No doubt.
Appreciate that, my guy.
Yeah, y'all did your thing.
To hear that is actually amazing because I'm always looking for, the feedback, the criticisms, all that good shit. But yeah, it was fun as fuck for me too. Just to connect with different people.
Connect with different people.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
Y'all
It was a
stupid.
good crowd. But yeah.
So let me ask you, because I didn't hear from you that Saturday morning, or Sunday morning, excuse me.
Sunday morning.
Because I'm not going to lie, after we left the place, I was in a vegetative state. Like, I don't even know how I made it back to the crib.
What was you drinking that night? What was you drinking from?
A whole bunch. I don't know. Ciroc, definitely.
Okay.
And then I think we
They had
had
a new
some
shit?
champagne.
What was the new shit? that
Summer
they had?
Citrus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summer Citrus, hell yeah. That shit was hitting. But yeah, I had some champagne with you, and yeah, that's just how my night went.
So we gonna just jump to the night. We're not even gonna tell about the.
I mean, they seen the videos,
Oh,
they seen the
man.
photo booth pictures, and people who was actually
Y'all
there,
check Patreon,
they
man.
know. They know.
They know. All right, I guess I'll give you that. But I mean, my Sunday it was cool. I guess I was just trying to get rejuvenated because I did drink a lot. Like I was everywhere during the actual event, just checking on people and make sure everything was straight.
Mm-hmm.
So I did most of my celebrating after the fact, post production. But Sunday, I mean, shit. I was really just drinking my water, drinking my teas,
Got you.
recuperating. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Well, let's segue a little bit. Let's segue. we do got the Don here. So let's talk about the album. I feel like it's only right to talk about that as the first topic.
Okay.
So again, introduce me to the name one more time. Sorry, I'm a little lit off this wine right
I'm
now.
on the same page as you. Life of a Don, Volume 1.
Volume 1, okay.
Yeah, that's how we starting this off.
How many tracks?
It's 12 tracks. I want to consider this like my first, we'll call it album, LP, like the first project, not like the mixtapes or the EPs I was making before, excuse me.
So those were mixtapes, got you.
I don't even want to call them, I really want to call them EPs because
okay.
they were good songs per se, but they weren't full bodies of music, so I gotta call them EPs.
It's the album.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's the album.
This right here, this is serious, for real.
Right.
I got, I want to say like 5 or 4 features on there. They rapping their ass off, singing their ass off. So, I'm not going to talk my shit about my lyrics.
Nah, I feel it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, I guess, as the first question. Like, tell me the psyche that you went into with this album that was different than maybe the projects that you dropped last year. I hate to call them projects. Mm-hmm. Or even just the singles. I remember Expenses.
Yeah.
Quentin Quarantino.
Gotcha. The project.
Yeah. So they was all dope. Champagne and Calamari. So yeah, what's I guess your psyche with this one versus the past ones?
With Quentin Quarantino, I was literally making songs for women. It wasn't, I want to say it wasn't songs for me, but it was songs that I want women to like gravitate to start listening to my music to. Champagne and Calamari, the purpose of that was like for me to rap my ass off for people to just 3 tracks, but let y'all know that I really do this shit. So with Quentin Quarantino, I want to bring, with Life of a Don, I want to bring all that together and show you that I can rap my ass off. I can make songs for women. Like I have the vibes. It's all that. The psyche of making this is, it took a minute. I've really been working on this project since like October. Like It took me traveling 3 times. It took me taking losses, like whether it be with family, friends, women, just all types of shit. Sat down and really think about all that shit and then put it into music. So that's how that came about. Like this probably be, in all seriousness, the realest shit I ever wrote. Like not even trying to copy anybody that said it before, but this right here, this is like Omari Matthew Murad type shit.
Wow.
Cliche is a cliche for a reason. Not to say that, but you know what I mean? That's what it is. And if that's how you feel about your shit, then hey, go crazy. And listen, the ones that I've heard, bro.
Right. And I was going to say that too. I know you was letting us hear a few tracks before we got on. And
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's some bangers on there for sure.
Yeah.
I heard my boy K-Dot on there.
Mm-hmm.
Crispy.
Hey, Crispy's verse was... Hey,
come on.
Crispy's verse was nuts. Shout out to you, King. Shout out to you, King. If you listen, I'm sure you do listen. And I'm going to hit you for real. But, yo, you went crazy, my guy.
See that shit?
Leisure Paris, fucking Neek, ESP, Neek. Oh my God! Now like there's some people on this project. Play, come on.
Yeah, sir.
And I would say that's another thing I like about your music is I feel like you have like that holistic approach. Not in terms of old, but it's just like you don't try to sound like all the bubblegum rap now, if that makes sense. You don't try to chase the sound. It's authentic. It's off of real experiences. It's real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not too many.
Yeah.
It's not too many. I feel like lyricists in our generation that are trying to be heard like you are. Like for the most part, you hear about people rapping about they got the newest car, they smoke hella weed, or whatever it is. But you just give perspective on whether places you visit, things that you eat, things that you enjoy doing, life. So that separates like I guess the two.
And it's very relatable because it's like, let's keep it a buck. You see how you're in my apartment. Well, let's be real. I'm not rich. Like, I'm not there yet. But at the same time, if you know how to work with money, if you know how to have good taste and shit, like, you could really be out here living fly. And I don't want to say balling on a budget, but you legit could be living fly. You just got to know how to go about it. Everybody doesn't know how to go about it. You don't have to stunt for other people. Just, like, do shit that you enjoy that you think is fly. Just because I like champagne and shit doesn't mean I'm rich or I'm on or I'm that nigga. Yeah. It just literally means that's the taste that I acquired. So it's just little shit like that.
I feel that. Tell me this. What's your favorite so far on the album? I know it may change, but
can I give you
favorite
3?
joint?
Like for real? Because I know
cool.
You want one, but like real deal, it really is 3 for real.
That's cool.
All right, so the first one is this track called Wahid. That's named after my father, and I don't think I got to say anything else. Like that one right there, that's really where you'll probably hear me get the most sentimental. The purpose of the song is it's for my mom and my brother realistically, but when people like you guys hear it, I want you to cry. Like I'm not gonna go sit here and play. After that, I got $100 Steaks. See, $100 Steaks, we completely changed the mood. we get right back in the happy shit. So
Yeah.
it's like I ain't gonna
That
leave
red
you
meat.
there. Nah, I ain't gonna leave
That
you there.
red meat.
Nah, but like $100 steak, like you already know how I get down.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's like that 35 Royal when you go to New York. That's that Towels when you go to Chicago type shit. Like real good meat, but it's like we also gonna talk about fly dates with women. Because that's things I like to do.
Hell yeah.
And then the last
Meat
one,
and the potato.
no, but like not even the meat and potato, like the asparagus and like the sauteed spinach type shit. It's like
Okay.
The
Keep it
aesthetics
green,
that
keep
they
it
don't
healthy.
talk about.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
keep it green, keep it healthy, but shit like
okay.
that. And Life of a Don, like the last track, like that one right there. I feel like I got my shit off.
Okay.
Lit. That's what's up.
I'm definitely hyped for it. I do have a request though from you. I don't mean to be selfish. I know your album is out, but in the future, I need you to get on like how do I want to call this? You know the record Banned from TV, right? Nori,
Yeah.
Big Pun, Jada Kiss. You know the whole roster on that song.
Mad
I need
Rappers.
you to do that with a whole bunch of lyricists that's in your ballpark.
Now, when you say lyricists, do you mean people that you already think are established in the game, or people that I know out here?
Either or. I would rather you have somebody out here, for y'all to, because the people that
Tell
are
me
already
what
on, they're already
calls.
on. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
Who do you
good.
want me to? Is there people out there that you want me? That's what it sounds like. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, that's what it sounds
Get in the trap. Get in the booth, bro.
Nah.
like.
Get in the booth. You was just trying to spit a 16 like 2 weeks
I'm the
ago.
Pharrell of it, so I can produce it for sure.
Ah.
I can bring the collectives together, but I can't. Nah, I'm not getting in the
You'll
booth.
give him
I'ma
a
keep
quick
it
8
beat.
on here.
I've been talking to your boy, Josh Evan J, for the longest about trying to get in the booth, but it's just been I've been trying to put this project out,
I hear you.
and that's the only thing. And it's like take time. It'll take time, but it's like I see him doing this thing. There's other people out there. I don't want to say any names because I want to put out the music and surprise people.
Yeah.
But just know there's a lot of people out here who I want to work
Hell
with.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie about that.
Hey man, the universe works in mysterious ways, so it'll line up when it's time to.
Exactly.
For sure. But yeah, we can
How
we
you
can
want to
segue a little bit, man.
Are you Segue King?
I can be, since we already it's already been segueing a little
either
bit,
way, yeah,
a little bit
it's
of
all good.
pivoting. So yeah, we can pivot off the album a little bit. We come back to it in a few. But since we still in the music realm, did y'all want to get into I guess other new releases that came out?
We can definitely do that.
How big? Wait, before I even introduce
I
this
already
next
know what the hell
album.
you about to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you even listen to?
Yes.
Okay, you do. Young
Yes.
Thug.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So did you hear Slime Language 2?
You want the honest to God truth?
Yes.
I listened to the 2 songs that had the features that we expected. I listened to Ski with Gunna. I listened to Solid with Drake. After that, I really need the true Thug fans to tell me what to listen to. Because
Okay.
there's songs with mad features and I don't know these artists and I'm not disrespecting them, but it's like something's really got to gravitate me to it in order for me to listen to that entire project. There was like 18 tracks on there.
I mean,
So wait. Before you break it down, I'm gonna cut you off. You gotta tell me, are you like including us in real Thug fans? Before I give you my opinion.
Yes.
Before I give you my
I'm
opinion.
going to consider Trey, yes.
Okay, cool.
You are?
I mean,
You are.
I
I don't know
asked
if you
you.
are.
I
or-
am.
I don't know if
He
you
is.
are, but I know Trey.
He bumps
is.
Thug.
That's why I asked you
Okay.
for your
Was it
opinion. but
Easy
yeah.
Breezy, Beautiful Thugger
Beautiful.
Girls, whatever that
That's one
album
of
was
my favorites.
called?
But I've been
Every time I
listening
come to
since,
his
like-
crib, that's what he listening to.
But I've been
Matt-
listening since like I came from Nothing One. I've been listening since let me see.
Shit, Rich
Let me see.
Gang, him and Rich
What's the
Homie.
project that has
I put that in my top
draws
5.
down on it?
Has what?
It has draws down on it and some other shit. I can't think of the project. You looking at me like you know.
What
No,
is it?
not Barter 6. That's the shit with halftime and all that.
1017 Thug.
10,
Nah,
17
it's
Thug.
off a mixtape. No. It's like
Okay.
2015. I can't tell you what it is, but that project I love.
Okay,
Okay.
got you. Well, I'm gonna be honest too. Since I listened to like the first 5-6 songs, it was cool. I caught a vibe off of it. I'm not gonna lie. It was 23 tracks. I think that was a little bit of a reach, and I get it. He has a lot of artists on YSL and everything, and I fool with it. Slatty was cool. Ski, the song with Travis was Travis, and then Drake gave us a Drake verse, and it was hard. I like the way the transition switched when Gunna was rapping on it. I fool with the first 6 tracks. Did you listen to the entire thing?
Excuse me.
I know you did. I don't even know why I'm asking.
Exactly.
I know you did.
I did, which is why I said I speak more to your question.
Yeah, tell me
'Cause
about it.
honestly, bro, if we talking about like true Thug and not, slime language with every artist from, his label on there, really, I'm only counting maybe like 4 or 5 tracks that I would tell you to go listen to.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
On the entire project, how many songs is Young Thug on out of the 23 tracks that you just said?
21? No, I'm just I don't know.
Because I think once I got to a certain point, I think I looked at like track 11 or 12, something around there. Mm-hmm. Something around there, I think it stopped being Young Thug on the tracks.
Yeah, I would
just
say
like a bunch of features.
maybe
I'm not against it. Why are you laughing? I'm not against it. I'm just
Nah, it sounded like you was trying to flay them.
No. Oh my god. No, it's his art. It's
I'm just being silly.
It would be the equivalent of when Jay-Z did Rock La Familia, when he's like on the first 4 songs. You see, y'all thought I was trying to be an asshole.
No,
I
like got what you were saying. It was just funny.
No, but seriously, it's like when he's on the first 4, 6 songs, and then the rest of it, it's like, let me get everybody just signed off and let them rap this shit. Because they'll probably have projects coming in the future, and you'll be hearing from Young Thug's artists.
So let me differentiate then, because I'll say, like, if you're asking for Thug specifically, like the songs that you are interested in or going to for on this album are specifically Thug, it's only a couple. But if you're a YSL fan, like you fuck with all the artists on this label, then you might have a different opinion. Me personally, I'm coming to this because I want to hear Thug and I want to hear Gunna.
Send me the tracks that have Thug and Gunna after the podcast. Because those are the shits I'll listen to. Add them to the playlist.
So I have a follow-up question. Is this album in the same stratosphere as that Dreamville that came out in 2019? I want to say that was.
Debatable. You talk.
Are we putting that in the same category?
I mean, you can put it in the same category, I guess, but I'm going to say, like, I'm picking Dreamville probably 10 times out of 9 just because of the camaraderie on the.
But dang, that's only been out 4 days.
And I mean, you're right, but the thing is, the reason why I'm jaded is because I know and I listen to everyone's discography at Dreamville. I'm only privy to half, maybe, you know what I'm saying, of the artists on here, and out of those half, I really only fuck with
but
half.
they can have camaraderie, but if their album is better, then it's better.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
But the songs on here just don't slap, and for that reason,
it's 4 days in. You gotta let it breathe.
Listen, all right, you listen to the whole album and then tell me to let it breathe. Okay,
I'm gonna listen to it.
Thank you. That's all I want.
But I feel like, again, in our generation, it's fast food music. We feel too quick to judge something within the first 24 to 72 hours when it come out.
Listen,
we don't let it.
You can say
sizzle.
that. You can definitely say that. But all I'm saying is, next week when you do listen to it, walk it back.
All right, we'll
walk
see.
It back.
We'll see.
That's all I'm saying.
Did we talk about? Is it L.A.? El Hay? I don't know.
El Hay? I don't think.
Did we talk about? I don't know if we talked about that last week.
I'm not sure.
But he dropped Aura 3. It slapped. He had Masego, Rick Ross, Xavier Omar in there. Did you listen to that?
We didn't.
No, Jordan sent me a track that I gotta listen to.
We did talk about this. I remember.
I think we just touched on it. We didn't even get into. Your famous words, the meat and potatoes.
We still can.
And y'all got high cholesterol, by the way. I want y'all to know.
I don't.
How you just come out of nowhere and say
you know I'm a pescatarian.
You have a song called $100 Steaks.
Does that mean it has to be like unhealthy?
Yeah.
Red meat.
No, that's not. I get what you're saying. That's what a steak is, but it doesn't mean it has to be like super unhealthy.
All right. I'll let you live.
He's
just because you're a vegan.
Exactly.
I'll let you live.
Yo, can I talk if you go talk like that?
What?
Keep it moving.
All right, we segue.
Come on.
We can get in a little bit into. Oh, actually, we didn't even get to talk about really DMX's passing last week. We touched on it a little bit, but we didn't get into it.
Right.
First and foremost, rest in peace, King. You know what I'm saying? DMX. And Black Rob passed, too, over the weekend.
Mm-hmm. That shit hurt me. My aunt sent that to me while we were at your event.
Yeah, it happened the same day, man. He was 51, if I'm not mistaken.
I wasn't privy about too much information on how that happened, or what actually happened with Black Rob.
Well, he was already in the hospital. I think he had 3 or 4 strokes.
Okay.
But yeah, he was already in the hospitals.
Condolences to you and your family, King, for real. Rest in paradise.
For real.
But yeah, and DMX too, because DMX was
a legend.
a legend, but very instrumental in my, I guess, musical education as well.
Yeah.
And
I was just seeing like all the beautiful clips of just people were posting that day that he passed. Mm-hmm. Whether that was the concert where it was like 1 billion people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Woodstock?
99 or 2000.
Crazy.
Bro, it looked like at least 1 billion people was out there for him.
That's probably the biggest concert ever. That shit's wild.
And then just the little gems that he was dropping, whether that was on Drink Champs or, other interviews that he had, it was cool to see, man. It's cool to see. I don't know if too many artists are above DMX in terms of discography-wise. He's definitely top 10.
Yo. 2019, I went to this concert where it was like a bunch of legends performing, and X was one of them. And you got to keep in mind, X is like in his late 40s, so him performing the way he performed was crazy. But the way he ended it was so beautiful because he ended it with a prayer. And like when I tell you, everybody had their lighters up, their cameras up, their like camera lights. It was the most beautiful thing in the world, and you wouldn't expect it from somebody like the way you hear him talk on his singles, not like his album cuts, because his album cuts you hear him get into some serious shit. Yeah. But it's like to really see that in person, it's like nah, real deal. Just know we had an angel walking with us for real. Like the way he prayed for us was crazy.
Nah, that's lit.
Did this event take place in Atlanta?
This was in New York.
New York, okay.
Barclays Center.
Gotcha. Oh wow, okay.
Damn, yeah, man. R.I.P. a legend for real. That shit definitely really sucks. But I mean, I guess segueing into some other legends in hip hop. How y'all feeling about this Redman Method Man versus tonight?
So we were watching it a little bit before the pod started. It wasn't that many people tuned in on it. Bless you. Bless. Dang. So that should just let you know how that versus went by just that sneeze right there.
No.
But nah, they was doing their thing though. I'm not gonna lie, but I just feel like the numbers didn't show how great of a performance they were having up until the point we started recording.
It's a Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's 420.
But it's 420. But at the same time, too,
though,
like people are supposed to be tuned in.
People might be out. People might be eating with their peoples. Like
at the same time, too, though, you either are or you're not privy to both Red and Method Man.
When we were listening.
No, I'm just gonna say that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You either know him or you don't. It's just a clear era difference.
Yeah.
And let's not pretend like these other verses, they were landing on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
There was one Thursday one I can remember, and that was Ashanti and Keisha Cole. I can't remember any other Thursday one.
Gucci and Jeezy? That wasn't a Thursday?
But that was like
was that a Saturday?
That was like that weekend that people have off for school for like Thanksgiving and shit. It was a Thursday though, because we were in Miami for that shit.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, you're right. It was a Thursday, but I remember, like, you're right. It was a Thursday, but it was like a weekend Thursday, if you get what I'm saying.
And I think I'll go on the ledge. I'll say that's the best verses. We were having this talk off mic. Gucci and Jeezy is number one to me. Number two is Snoop and DMX.
Rick Ross and 2 Chainz versus.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Ross and
Jada. You didn't see Jadakiss and Fabulous. That's why
I did it. I'm sorry. Hey man, the bag be calling me.
Ooh,
I like that,
brother.
Bars. I like that. My man.
So hey, actually, I might need to get on the next album. But
but if you want to intro some shit, not even trying to be funny, like on some Brochillians skit shit, we'll talk about that off camera.
Okay.
Get the ad-libs off, King. It's all good. Well, but did y'all say who y'all had though? You like who you predict winning? I guess because I was gonna give my point, but
it's like collaborative to me because they both rap together a lot on tracks. And they both ad-lib each other so well. So it's just like a great performance.
Yeah, guys, the culture won.
I'm not mad at it. You know, that's along the lines of what I was going to say, too.
We know.
Y'all are annoying. Let me see.
But yeah, we can segue out of music, man. We can get a little bit into sports since I'm surprised the Knicks are not on TV. Because anytime we're at Amari's crib, the Knicks will be playing. They know to play on every Tuesday.
This game was closer. Seemed more intriguing. But it's still New York.
But yeah, the Knicks are actually doing good this season, bro. I'll give you your credit. I'll give you your flowers in terms of that. They might get put out first round.
We're 5th seed, y'all 4th seed. We might play each other.
And the Mets are losing, by the way. I know you're a Mets fan.
That's cool, but check it. We gotta go to a fucking Hawks. Excuse me. We gotta go to a Hawks game if it's versus the Knicks for like a play.
Oh yeah, and we can bet on it too.
I'm not dumb. I'll bet on like the games all before when it gets serious. Y'all got it.
But what's his name? Julius Randle. He's been doing his thing this season, bro. I'll give it to him for real. He's a dark horse, I think, when it comes to MVP. Nobody mentions his name, but you got to think, bro. Before he went there, the Knicks weren't even.
Yes.
They were a joke.
Tom Thibodeau. I want to give it to him also. I like Derrick Rose off the bench. I can't think his last name. 25. I always say his last name wrong, so I don't want to butcher it.
Quickly?
No,
that's not him.
I want to say it's like Moo.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to pronounce his name either.
But it's like, they're playing. It's not even them playing well. They're playing rough and they're playing defense, and they actually have some type of chemistry, even though they haven't been together that long. But I appreciate it because it's good to see the Knicks, the city winning for once.
RJ Barrett is actually stepping up too because people were laughing at him. He was a laughing stock when he first came into the league by some people. Let me see what Curry. Curry's been on fire. I seen, I seen this egregious stat where they say he's hit 72 threes in the last 10 games.
Say that one more time?
72 threes in the past 10 games.
That shit is nuts.
Yeah,
that shit is nuts.
I'll let you divide it out and figure it out.
I just did it. I already knew the math.
Yeah, he's been going off to say the least. He's also another dark horse for me in terms of MVP. Nobody's talking about him. I know Embiid has been doing his thing. Jokic.
Record in mind, that's why.
Record too. But hey, Curry only got what? Draymond Green? That's it.
Man, I hear you, but nah. There was times. Remember when who was on AI's team when he won MVP in the
Nobody.
East? That's my point.
Eric Snow.
So if he could do that in the East, then I ain't saying Steph should be able to do it, but that's the type of shit that take you to be MVP for real.
I got you. So who's your MVP pick? And who's yours? I need yours too, King.
Right now.
Because the Clippers, I haven't heard a Clippers take in about 2 months.
There hasn't been a Clippers take in 2 months.
And yo. All right, nah, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save
your
that.
shit
No,
off.
I'm going to save that. No, I'm not going to do that to you. But who's your MVP?
In the West, Utah's leading. Because
I
I want to
think
say,
so.
I'm gonna tell you who true MVP is, and in my heart MVP.
We
So
can
true
check that
MVP
right now.
probably be Joel Embiid because he leading the East right now, right?
I think it's the Knicks. Let me see.
The Knicks are not leading the East. Stop trying to be funny.
No,
I'm
you right.
not dumb.
No, it's Philly. Philly's number one, yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
It'd probably be Joel Embiid. Realistically, it deadass should be, just in my opinion, it should be Devin Booker or Chris Paul.
Ooh.
In my personal opinion.
That's a sleeper
I know
pick.
that sounds crazy as hell. But look at the Suns. Did they rebound from like the 10th seed last season to the 2nd seed right now?
Right. No, you're definitely right on that. And people don't give enough credit to Chris Paul. I know he hasn't been past the second round. Yeah, but he hasn't been past the second round. So that's the knock on him. And he doesn't have a championship. But we live in this world where if you don't have those accolades of a championship, then you didn't do anything your whole career.
Yeah.
So,
Who did you say your MVP was? Candidate was?
I got Steph. Steph. I also like Julius Randle. I know people might think I'm crazy for that, but again, the Knicks were at the bottom of the league for how many years in a row? And since he's been on that team, he's made a huge difference, him and the coach.
I'm not mad at that. I'm going to hold my sentiments just because I don't really have a
you didn't have to say
MVP.
about
It's not George Paul?
I mean, no, but I'm not going to see. I knew you was going to get that off, but no. I like Steph, and I'm not actually mad at CP3. That's an interesting take.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not really sure yet.
Like the past 3 years, he took Oklahoma City to the playoffs, son.
Yeah.
I mean,
With who on the team?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. No, he's a bucket. Don't even do that. He averages like a good 20-plus a game. I'm not going to let you do that.
All right.
Damn.
But I feel what you're saying, though.
Because what's OKC doing right now, all due respect?
Let's check. Let's see what place they're in. And then we can move from this. Yeah, we're not going to even talk about what seed they are. We're not going to even do that. But we can talk about Lamarcus Aldridge retiring, though. That was some big news that happened last week. He retired, and nobody was expecting this. You know, he said he had an irregular heartbeat, and it's time for him to hang it up. How y'all feeling about that?
Scott, you go ahead.
I mean, I get it. I understand it's smart as hell, too, because I'm not, like, I get you may love the game of basketball as much as, you know what I'm saying, the next man. But if medical reasons come down to it, then I'm choosing my life and my family for sure.
I hate to be this guy. Is he a Hall of Famer?
I don't know. I just want to say I hope he's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
no,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
First and
That's
foremost,
some shit.
definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, based off his, he played about 13 seasons, or around that, is he a Hall of Fame player?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. If we be honest.
He definitely deserves to get his jersey retired in Portland, though. Because when he was in Portland, he was a monster, bro. I don't care what y'all say.
I'm not against. I'm just saying for how long.
He played for Portland. That was the beginning of his career, right?
It's like what,
Yeah.
like 9 seasons?
How much?
First 10 seasons.
First 10 seasons? Damn.
We maybe could. I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against that. 10 seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tender.
I don't know. He was a bucket, though. He was a bucket in that 2012 to 2014, 15. He was a bucket.
I got you. Is Rasheed Wallace number retired with the? Why are you laughing? What you mean you're not laughing?
Go ahead. What about Rasheed
Never mind.
Wallace?
I don't even say it. I don't even say it. He got a ring. Y'all niggas is shitting on
No,
him.
he do.
You're laughing.
Oh man, but what is his jersey retired?
I don't even want to say.
That's a good question. I don't think so though.
Okay.
That
Is
Pistons
Ben Wallace
team was
retired
crazy.
on the Pistons? That's my
No.
last sports question.
No.
No?
Yeah?
His number.
No?
Nah.
Wow.
His number? Nah.
Chauncey? That's my last one, I swear to God.
Chauncey, I don't think in the Pistons, no.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. But that team,
It should
maybe
be.
maybe Rip Hamilton. Maybe? Nah.
Over Chauncey?
Yeah, you're right.
Yo,
You're
stop
right.
talking this sports.
Nah, they got Tayshaun Prince jersey up there.
Are you serious?
That would be crazy.
His reaction's stupid.
Oh, man.
All respect to all those athletes.
Nah, I feel it.
Fuck them.
It was in the cut. That was from the cut.
Yo, so hold on. Speaking of retiring jerseys, can we get into this?
How you retire your jersey?
Yeah, let's talk about retirement jerseys.
My fault.
Nah, not your fault.
Nah. Speaking of retiring jerseys.
Can I be honest?
What's up?
I like single Scott. Can I just keep it a B with you?
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Is that
yo.
the breaking news?
Is that the hottest take? Is that the hottest take?
Nah, come
You
on.
know
Drop,
why?
y'all gotta drop some sound effects to that.
I try to cover that
You
shit
know
up,
why?
too.
Not even just because you're single. Like, ever since you've been single, like, I don't have to hear about these WandaVision takes no more. Like, all the crazy shit you was
Fuck
saying.
all that, because
like,
WandaVision is still
Nah.
very, like, very, very, very important to the fucking universe. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway,
But what were you going to segue to?
segueing to retiring jerseys, can we get into this Derrick Chauvin conversation?
Okay.
That was my...
that
See?
was some big news today.
Yeah, you tried to look. See, y'all tried to cancel me. Nah. How y'all feeling? Tell me, so...
Well, introduce.
Okay, so for those of y'all that may not know, whatever rock you living under, you need to crawl from under that bitch immediately. But the ruling on Derrick Chauvin's case came out today, I think at around like 4:45. But basically, he was ruled guilty in all 3 counts.
Guilty as fuck.
Specifically, let me see. That's not even the right one. Dang, I'm big bugging. But what was it?
I think
It was
it's second and third, but I can't tell you the other one. I think it was second and third degree murder.
It was 2nd degree unintentional murder, 3rd degree murder, and 2nd degree manslaughter. Yeah,
No,
in the
manslaughter
death
is
of-
not a... I hate that charge.
Yeah, no.
That charge don't really mean nothing.
And that's the thing. Like,
Explain.
I seen. I'm gonna let you explain
Well,
it,
yeah,
but
explain that.
I just seen a lot of people champion it on Instagram. Like, oh, finally, da da da. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't understand why people are saying thank God. Like, nah, this is what was supposed to happen. It's
You think so?
They're
Let's say-
confused.
remind me, this was in Texas?
no. This was
What
in
state was this in?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay, yeah, Minnesota.
I need to know
Kenosha.
I need to know Minnesota's death penalty laws, because that I don't put that on anybody, but murder should be, especially when it's not warranted for, like the person didn't do anything. Murder, like, I ain't saying if you hit somebody driving by accident, you should be put to death for that. But if I shoot somebody for no reason, my repercussions should be the same of that. Like, I should be going to the chair. I
not a
shouldn't be
crazy
getting life in jail or some bullshit 25 years.
Well,
That's just me.
Well, a lot of
That
people's
man is
rebuttal
getting
to the
10
death
years.
penalty, they don't always get it 100% right, and so that's people's
And that's
biggest
fucked
problem.
up.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that. But it's
Yeah.
just like, there got to be some better type of repercussion. They used to have the guillotine, right?
yeah.
That don't fuck up.
In Minnesota?
No, back
Or
in like
just in general?
just in-
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what? Oh, damn.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
No,
I
like,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
like, no, for real. There should be no
Wait.
reason murderers just get mad years and then come back home, especially when it's intentional.
No, I definitely give you that, and I will be the first to say, this man is getting 10 years. Like, he's getting let out for some type of bullshit reason earlier than his
Yeah, that's the
allotted
bullshit.
time. And frankly, I'm gonna say this too, because a lot of people I feel like are misconstruing the, I guess, conception or just the, I don't know, detriment of reprimand this is, but it's really only, you know what I'm saying, what was supposed to happen. Like you said, it wasn't justice. It was, for lack of a better term, excuse me, what was supposed to happen.
Didn't the girl who killed Botham Jean, didn't she get like 10 years
Botham
too?
Jean.
What is it? Sorry.
Botham Jean?
Botham Jean.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, you said
yeah.
not the first time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Didn't
know.
she get like 10 years also?
Probably.
I could be wrong,
probably.
but that
I'm
should
not
be
sure
my
for
thing.
sure.
Like, okay, this is the first of how many? How many times have we seen something similar to the cops killing us?
Yeah.
How many times have we seen that? So, again, get it right every time. That's just my plight on it.
No doubt. Let me see.
I didn't mean to bring it down, the pod down.
Nah, we need to
Yeah.
talk about that. That's,
Yeah,
that's
not
very
that was
important.
some big news.
Yeah,
And
not
how long
wrong.
did that trial go on for? Was it a couple weeks?
I couldn't tell you.
It started in March.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little over a month.
Mm-hmm.
And
At one point, they was trying to say fucking exhaust fumes killed this dude.
oh yeah, carbon dioxide, right? Yeah.
They tried to do
Health conditions. It'd be every other
bullshit.
reason, but the true reason why the person got killed.
Mm-hmm.
It's sick. It's definitely sick, man. But
I don't mean to curse on
I had
a
it.
podcast like that. My apologies.
not
You
good.
straight, bro? Yeah. I had to take, but I just lost it. It's all good though. We gonna I guess kind of segue into something.
I was gonna talk
Alright.
about this
Go ahead.
Pfizer. The Pfizer CEO now says third dose of vaccine likely needed within 12 months. Also says vaccine possibly requires annually.
See.
So it's gonna be like a flu shot. You're gonna have to get it every single year.
I've never got the flu shot.
Me either.
I don't get flu shots because I'm allergic.
When it gets to the point where you have to get it to travel, that's probably when I'll take it. If you don't have to take it,
Or
to
if
travel,
jobs make it mandatory for you to
jobs,
get it.
Who
Yeah.
are we working for?
It just depends. You know, some
Them, not us.
Okay, yeah, exactly. But I even seen this article where I think it's a couple of HBCUs here in Atlanta. They're requiring all students to get a vaccine before
Students
next
and
semester.
faculty, Clark,
Yeah,
Spelman,
Morehouse. Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
That's gonna change the game, bro.
Yeah.
So you telling me literally I can't get my education unless I get this vaccine?
I don't.
And if it's required annually,
Come on, fam.
That's tough.
I don't know. And they are already offering incentives for people to get it, like
Yo, in New York, if
money incentives.
you got the vaccine shot today, you get a free joint. I forgot
Oh, wow.
what park it was in. I ain't saying it was legal and all that because I know they changed the laws. But
A free joint?
like if you had the vaccine and could show proof, they were giving out free joints at some park in New York today. It's 420.
Somebody in the hood is definitely writing some false scripts and giving them out
I already know.
and making bank.
Oh, they were already talking about that. People were
Yeah.
doing that to travel.
Of course.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
with
You
a lot of
needed to
women
travel.
up top. Yeah,
Yeah.
you already know what's going on. The vibes.
Of course.
Oh snap!
That shit's wild.
That is pretty wild.
Have you gotten a shot?
No,
Okay.
don't plan on it. Are you?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good. That's that. I'm good.
Do we care? Let me ask y'all a question. We gonna switch it up a little bit.
Get in your
What's the
bag.
craziest thing y'all did while y'all were in love, like with a person?
Oh,
Did that
You
deserve an
wanna
air
start it
horn? Yeah, you can start it off. Yeah, that air horn is for you, King. Go ahead.
That's crazy. I didn't mean that actually. I take it back if it was for me. Craziest thing I did for love or like while I was in love, just something
Shit,
like
both.
dumb shit. Craziest thing I
Let's
did
take it there.
for love. Forgave.
ooh, strong. That's really strong. I ain't trying to be
See,
funny.
we need to get in the
That's
booth.
strong.
No, see, that was your bar for the pod.
Yeah, and it's not even like specifically saying like somebody cheated on me and I forgave them. It's more so like me forgiving. Not even that, just like little things that I compromised my character on for the sake of the relationship, and I forgive you for making me do that, cause I love you.
This nigga's gonna start being Kevin Samuels now.
Nah, hey, we got to talk about that shit too, actually, cause that was a great episode. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Before I
but-
forget something, please, that's one. Nah, keep going.
No,
Go ahead,
go ahead.
Because I'm gonna forget. Yo, while we here, how do I get the beard?
Keep
While we here, how I get the beard? Just keep it thorough.
Dr. Miami.
it thorough, keep it valid. Eat the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't think he was taking it there.
Put the olive oil on there and drink the water.
okay.
That's
There
it.
you have it.
Huh?
That's it.
Wait.
The
Oh,
olive oil.
you mean put olive oil and water on your beard?
Yeah. It's three separate steps.
You thought he meant do it
Three
all at one
separate
time?
steps. Nah, yo, that's a
No,
sick
that's the way
bag.
it said.
That's a sick bag.
That's the way it sounded to me,
Nah,
though.
my G. Three
So what's the
steps.
craziest thing you did in love?
Craziest thing I did in love. Shit. That's hard. That's hard. I don't know. You got to circle back. Yeah.
Craziest thing I did while I was in love, fucked up my money. Yeah, I know.
Preach.
I know. But hey, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? Like my
No doubt.
25 years on this planet, I can't say I didn't take L. So the biggest thing you can do is look at it in hindsight because you see things clear when it's 2020. So
That's not.
that's
good,
what I would
though.
say.
It's not a good thing. Retrospectively thinking. Retrospectively, like, realizing
What you mean? Well, it's a good thing to indicate what you did wrong.
It's a good thing to know and to know how to do, but it's not a good habit to make you want to try to, make those corrections as you go. Because character building is a process. It's a always consistent current thing.
What's the craziest thing you did?
You not feeling the kid?
I didn't say that. I'm just confused. But
the craziest thing I did in love?
Yeah.
Never been in love.
That's a lie.
I swear to God.
I don't believe you.
I hate to do that. I apologize.
I don't believe you.
No.
So you never had like a first love or anything like in high school?
Like if we really gonna take it there, the type of person that I'm realizing that I don't think I've ever known. Like I may have been loved, but I don't think I was ever really giving true love back. If you get what I'm saying, like on some man shit for real.
No.
If you get what I'm saying, like I don't think I ever truly gave love. If I gave love, there's just certain things I wanted to did. And because I did those things, I don't know if I really love. So it's like.
So have you been close to love or in love with somebody? Like.
Yeah.
Or had love for somebody, I guess.
Yeah, most definitely. Have love. Any girl that I like dealt with over. If I dealt with you over 6 months, and I don't mean to say dealt with you on some like it was some business shit, but any girl that I was dealing with for over 6 months, nah. There's definitely a type of bond that I have with you forever, like for real. But it's just like.
So what was for you? What's putting up that barrier that won't make you in love with a shorty? I guess.
I can't make this make sense, but try to help me figure it. All y'all try to help me figure this out. I feel like the women that I have been with, they love what I do for them and how I make them feel, but they don't love me. You catching what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't want to make it sound like what I do and how I make you feel is not me, but that's not me. That's what I'm doing for you. So what do you like about me? Like, you catch what I'm really saying. Think about that one day. Think about that for real. You don't get it? All right, check it out.
Excuse me.
If I wasn't, I do a lot of things when I'm in relationships. Like when I'm dealing with another woman, it's like I really take it to the next level. And I don't care if you match that or not, but it makes me think like when I stop doing it, I see instant changes. And it's like, I don't want everything to be based off what I do for you. And I don't want you to feel for me because of things that I do. And it's fucked up because I like to do shit.
I get what you're saying. Because one, I think it's a very valid thing I think what you're trying to get at is like just speaking love languages. Like whatever you do for that person is what you do for them because that's how you know that they want to be loved. But at the same time, you can't judge me off of what I'm doing because that's me communicating your love language. It's not my love language.
One day, like when you're with a girl that you've been with for a long time, really ask her what she loves about you and see if she says she loves things that you do or things that make you who you are. Like really sit there and think about that shit. Because I heard a girl sit here and tell me she loved all things I did for her. And I ain't say nothing to her about it. I was just like, no, that's dope. But in my head was like, you didn't say anything about me.
I'm going to get in my Kevin Samuels bag real quick.
Talk about it.
Either way, whatever response she gives you, she could be lying. She could be giving... Yeah. Because women be evil and conniving too, just like some men be.
Who hurt you, King?
It's not even that. It's just that's the fact beyond it.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You're right, though. Yeah, you're definitely right.
So you gotta choose and pick them wisely. Pick and choose your battles.
But to summarize that, nah, I've never done anything crazy. I might have pulled the craziest thing just in case I ever get put out. I pulled up to somebody's house, and they didn't come outside. Like we didn't speak or anything. Like the person was asleep, and I sat there for like 15 minutes maybe, and I went home. And that was it.
Wow. I do have a question for you guys. Actually, like along the lines of this topic. Why do you think men are taught how to treat women, but women aren't taught how to treat men?
We don't matter.
If you think that they're not taught how to treat men,
we don't matter. They're just taught how to cook. I'm not trying to be rude.
I mean, get your shit off, yo. Express your sentiments, please.
You
elaborate.
Know how to cook and you know how to have sex. He'll come home, but it's like I need so much more than that. And I don't even want to say
this is the Kevin Samuels
segue. That sounds very stereotypical. Like yes, obviously I don't know what women are talking about from their mothers and grandmothers and aunts, but it's like from what I've been given from other women, all it seems like they think I need is food and sex. I kid you not.
Listen, I love all my women out there. Shout out to all the ladies listening out there.
That's the women I've dealt with, bro. The women I've
dealt with.
Y'all trying to go that way. Nah, I'm talking about the women I've dealt with, not all women. That's what I've been shown.
Yeah,
that's it.
You can only speak to your experience. I definitely understand that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I get what he's saying. That makes sense.
Have y'all been loved correctly, pause?
If I had been loved correctly, I would still be in a relationship today.
Talk about it.
That's just what it is.
Talk about it. I don't think so, no.
and I know this sounds so terrible. I just want women to know this is coming from a nigga. A lot of, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro,
King,
for real. Never been in a
King.
relationship. I'm just gonna tell you what I think it is. Just like, for real.
Oh, see, I was gonna ask you that too.
Nah, hear me out. I really think that men's cheating tendencies come from a woman not fulfilling everything. I know that sounds crazy to a woman, but I kid you not. I'm telling you, I talk to niggas all the time. I know faithful niggas, unfaithful niggas. If you were doing what you were supposed to do, I promise you, yo, the nigga will not go. And I'm talking about even the niggas who are like dogs, like fucking Rottweilers. Like, bro, I promise
With the
you.
pink thing?
Yes,
Yo,
if you doing
God
what you're supposed to do, bro, that nigga turned to a Chihuahua. I promise you.
Yeah, that's
real shit. I promise you. I seen that
Turned
happen
to a
to
Shih Tzu.
Bro, I seen that happen to the biggest players of them all.
Not
I
the
swear to God.
Pomeranian.
Right.
No, I feel that. That's funny as hell.
Oh man.
I just had to ask y'all that.
I feel like something that we said in the past 10 minutes is gonna get us canceled, or somebody's gonna be in an uproar about. But it's okay.
It's gonna make your podcast. What you said gonna make your podcast.
I said
go
nothing.
viral.
I said I love all
all
my
good.
beautiful queens out there.
I mean, of course we do, you know, and that's what it is. But
Nah, don't try to get on my ledge. Nah, stay on.
I'm
your
not on
ledge.
your ledge. I'm on mine.
No,
I'm still on mine because I wanted to ask the question because I'm not saying, you know what I mean. I'm not saying for the like consensus of the woman species that they're not taught how to treat men. There are a lot of great women out here, and there are a lot of women that know how.
So you're
to
saying
communicate.
women don't support men?
No, not at all. I just said
Oh.
I just clarified that. No, see now you
No,
wild.
that's what you put in the group chat. That's why I said it again.
No.
Oh,
No, I'm not saying.
I didn't say his name.
Okay.
Come on now.
I'm just saying, like, listen, there has to be a reason why, you know what I'm saying, so many men say or have a stigma about women and so many women have a stigma about men because one or the other haven't been taught how to truly love or communicate, you know what I'm saying, efficiently enough to keep relationships going, or you just want to quit and don't give a shit.
Yeah, and just the process, not even trying to sound or try to be on your wave, but just the process of starting over, trying to find a whole new partner and starting over that whole process,
Oh, yeah,
that takes a lot of work, bro. That takes a lot of time and energy.
Shit,
and not only because of, you know, you've been with that person however long, it's like, bro, you might have been through a pandemic with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know, bro. Like, and that shit is crazy.
Just know a pandemic.
No, I'm not.
No, just no cap. A pandemic will show you a lot about who you're dealing with.
Yeah, because it ain't shit to do.
Oh yeah.
It's me and you all day long.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
why
gonna
are
see
y'all
the true
speaking my
habits,
wavelength
the true
tonight?
colors.
Y'all really trying to give me my bag tonight, yo. I'm trying to keep it. It's 10-10, by the way. Angel numbers. Y'all really about to make me get in my bag. But yeah, no.
Pandemic ruined my relationship too, but keep going.
Nah, I just asked that just because, you know, like I was saying, I don't feel like that's the general consensus of women. I just feel like it is more of a man being taught how to, you know what I'm saying, be chivalrous, how to, you know what I'm saying, be the provider, how to, whatever the case is. And it's not necessarily taught to women in terms of, you know, not even how to do specific things, but how to learn how to communicate or learn how to get to that point with you know what I'm saying, a guy. But
Let me ask
I'm
you
off
too, creatively, how did that affect you during the entire pandemic? Because you're in the house every day. Mm-hmm. So how did you get your motivation to do what you love?
I took trips during the pandemic, B. I'm not gonna sit here and play.
But I mean, I think at the very beginning,
at the very beginning,
like from March to let's say May.
Hey, at the very beginning, my father was passing. I wasn't thinking about nothing about this pandemic.
gotcha,
If we gonna keep it a whole being, with
Gotcha,
all
gotcha.
due respect to everybody who went through
No,
it,
word,
in my world, I just wasn't thinking about it.
No,
So
no.
yeah, that was happening, but in my world, I didn't even think about anything till about. I didn't think about like life outside of the crib until like July when I moved here. To keep it honest, that's when I started like truly living again. Pandemic really ain't do nothing. Was I writing? Everything I was writing probably was pertaining to women and my family. That was it. So if anything, it helped me like write my most personal shit, to be honest.
that's actually a good question. How did the pandemic affect your, I guess, dating life or whatever you want to call it, Mr. Bitches?
Oh, you're asking.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm asking.
I mean, shit. You know, I was in and out of blessings throughout the pandemic. I don't know if that's a bar or not, but
it's a bar.
that's real.
It's a bar.
Because
That's the title.
again, I'm just playing the field, bro. I'm
Any
chilling.
other blessing.
I'm literally just chilling, man. I feel like I haven't met that partner that is ready to take it to the next level, if that makes sense. Because I'm not even Mr. Bitches, quote unquote, how you trying to frame it up as. I'm not even that type of guy. I'm a relationship kind of guy, if you're asking. So I like to commit to 1 versus 5.
Hey, talk to her right there.
Cause she listening.
She listening?
She definitely listening.
Yeah, snap it up.
Right, I ain't mad at that.
I feel you.
Shit. I don't even know where to go from here.
Just know we asked you about the pandemic and you talked to her.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying.
Listen, you know the digits. You know my app. You know all that.
Yes, man.
Hit the
jack.
And you listening right now, so it's only right, Queen. It's only right.
Queen? Yo, you in
Bro.
your bag. You in your bag.
I'm not gonna cap. It was some ladies at the event. Yo, it was not even just a few. It was some.
Yeah, nah. Shout outs to all you beautiful queens that did show up. Shout out to all of y'all that pledged to show up and didn't. We still fuck with y'all because we know y'all listening.
Was we getting the lusty messages off after? Yo, where you at?
Yo.
Hey, keep this in there. Oh my.
I'm asking.
Y'all told me the bad shorties pulled up at like 5:36. I was so mad I had to slide.
Yeah. Was you hitting the hey biscuit head text?
Biscuit
Hey
head?
biscuit head.
I've
text?
never heard biscuit head. That's
that's
misogynistic.
That's how you give it up. Hey.
Wow, you called her a loaf of bread?
Nah, you. I didn't get no lusty text. I
said, did y'all hit Shorty with the lusty checks?
Nah.
Like, yo, where you at?
I went to my aunt's after that. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I ain't do nothing.
I was with you.
Yeah.
I was in the vegetative state.
I was big chillin'.
Jordan, why are we looking at your Twitter? All right, here we go.
Nah,
All right, yeah,
that's
I can already tell that's wild. What else we got on here, bro? Or is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? I know we got a few minutes left.
If I could just talk to you on some guy shit, I ain't gonna bring nothing crazy.
Go for it.
Yo, let's talk about it. You ever had your heart broke?
Absolutely.
For real? How old was you?
1,000%.
I'm gonna be a therapist right now. Let's talk.
How old was I?
Yeah, talk to me.
Between the ages of 20 to 22, I want to say.
22? Okay. How did
it was like in that.
How did it affect you right now, that heartbreak back then?
It made me a better man. It made me not be naive to a lot of things. And it made me move with purpose because, again, people can show you that they, quote unquote, care for you, but you see their true colors in the way they act and the things, the languages that y'all might not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Like, actions speak louder than words, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so just by certain maneuvers that she was doing, I felt like, damn, okay, you playing me this way, you playing me left, you playing me right. And she was still just stringing me along, and I was the fool to keep going. Yeah. So, again, I was young, dumb, and naive, but looking back on it, I appreciate that experience because it made me the man that I am today. And so I won't be fooled twice. Fool me once, but she ain't gonna fool me twice.
I feel that.
Scott could be a therapist too.
Right? Oh yeah, no doubt.
I'm gonna switch up your question. You ever break a chick heart? And how does that make you feel to this day? Talk about it. Come on, talk
I'm not
to me.
gonna cap.
Talk to me. I know you
One
broke a girl.
division.
Tell me how you broke that girl heart. Tell me how you
Y'all
did it.
listen to Georgia Smith?
You don't even gotta tell me how you did it. Tell me how it made you feel for real.
Now,
Like knowing, because I feel like you matured since you've done it. Unless you've done it like 3 weeks ago.
Nah.
So talk to me.
I'm not in that business anymore.
PPP loan.
Nah, I think I was in high school when this happened.
He put a PP loan in the bitch name.
Yo. Did it fall through? Did you get your cut?
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. If y'all see me in the Urus next week, don't ask no questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm listening for real.
No, I didn't put, you know what I'm saying, PPP loan in Shorty's name. No. Nah, I was definitely in my bag at that time, and what I will say is, like, now reflecting on it, and this is terrible to say, but at the same time, it's like having a cold realization about how life works and about, you know what I'm saying, how you grow with with, I guess,
maturity.
No, I mean, not even maturity, but yes, but just in different relationships, you grow out of whatever type of behaviors that you were exempling, prior to. So now I just feel like it was the timing. It had to be, not saying it had to be done. It was just the way, you know what I'm saying, my learning process went. I had to break a heart. I had to, you know what I'm saying, be in that time period to where it may not be the best thing for her or me, and it sucks that I did it, but I wouldn't be here if it didn't happen. I wouldn't have the maturity that I have now, and I wouldn't be in this bad.
And kind of, Jordan, you're so immature. Going back to me, please take this off the screen.
You gotta go.
Oh, man.
Can I say one thing? Like, I just want to say one thing for, all right, before we get off anything with, like, involving women, all right, just know for real, as men, I know we get women. It's, like, the coolest thing in the world. With however you're moving, please make sure you keeping it real with these women. You could be a player, but please understand if you're not keeping it real, that's not player. Like, don't try to intentionally break these women's hearts. Like, it's not that real. You don't gotta do that. I just want to say that because it's like we be slipping sometimes.
No,
and that's what starts the cycle of like us hurting them hurting us, and that shit keep going on. So it's like, yo, if you really gonna try that shit, yo, be about that shit. Keep it a buck. If not, yo, just let it go.
And that's my take on the cheating, the whole cheating shenanigans. I'd rather break up with a girl before I just sit there and cheat. And then knowingly cheat with that conscience in my head, come back and lay down with you.
You could take a break
like,
with
that's
a
crazy.
Girl. Take a break with her for a week and go
but
get your
I don't believe in
but
breaks
we know
per se.
Taking breaks, we know what that means.
I don't really believe in breaks. But at the same time, though, to piggyback off
I don't know about breaks, but
to piggyback off that, I do as well. I do try to, like, you know, stick by saying all I have as a man is my word, and that's just, you know what I'm saying, keeping it a buck. Because I'm not going, like you said, I'm not going to cheat with that realization in my head and then, you know what I'm saying, keep giving it up to you something crazy. Like, that's just... That's lame to me, and that's not where I'm trying to be in my life or in my relationships. I'm trying to make some shit really shake to last. So I'm not gonna be on no dumb shit.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but you gotta get to the level where women flying y'all out. I gotta get on that level. When they
facts though. That's,
you know what I'm saying? When they buy you gear, when they acquire you into your taste, they got your lingo. Y'all need to get on that.
And he has on the All-Star shirt tonight. I just wanted to let y'all know that.
2021.
Crazy.
Tell him first ballot.
Let me be your therapist real quick, though. I got a question for you.
Damn.
Yeah, I actually got a question for you real quick.
I feel like that was a pause. I don't know why.
I said, oh, damn?
No, because he said, let me be your therapist, is the way he said
it. Oh, no. Bro, holla at me. What's good?
All right, so you kind of mentioned it. I think you kind of flew over it.
Oh, man.
But I'm going to ask you two questions. One, how... You don't even have to tell me the number, but have you been in too many relationships? And when I say relationships, like...
Is there such thing?
I'm not trying to be funny. I've dealt with women for long periods of time, but I never had, like, a woman who...
A legitimate relationship, like y'all are committed and y'all are posting each other.
We might have been posting each other, but it wasn't like...
Are you exclusive? Are you giving titles?
Are you not doing certain things? I might have gave titles when I shouldn't have. I'm going to be honest. Okay. I might have gave titles when I shouldn't have.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
I'll speak honestly.
Are we as men and women, are we single until we get married?
No, I'm not. No, like, if you're my girl, you're my girl, but I haven't had that one girl where it's like, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but I haven't had that one girl where it's like, bro, if another nigga really hit, I'ma really like go crazy.
But see, and that's too, to speak on that, I didn't mean to cut you off, but to speak on that too, though.
I'm being for real.
I'm gonna say yes, just because in the eyes of the law, you're not entitled to shit of mine until, you know what I'm saying, we are attached at the hip. And that's just what it is. And frankly, I don't believe in, like, shared bank accounts and all that extra shit, too. Like, it's a conversation. But we're going to have to get our sentiments off. And hey, listen, that's just my bag. Venture account? That's just my bag. Nah, y'all can hear my jack about it as well if y'all do want to.
I'm jack right now.
Listen, no. Pause. But listen, no. Yeah, see? That, yeah. But nah. I'm not really with none of that. So in the eyes of the law, sure. But if it's just like me speaking to another individual or my group of people, whatever, we in a relationship, I'm gonna call you my girl. That's what it is. I'm not gonna say I'm single. But okay, that leads me to my next question.
And that's with all due respect to all the women that I dealt with. It's just like, I've grown up and I've realized certain things. It just wasn't what it was.
See, if we could play music on the pod, this is where I line up Lil Wayne. I'm single.
I'm not bad at it. That leads me to my next question. Final question. Is there a reason why? Talk about it.
Not the relationship thing?
Yeah.
I don't think... I just haven't met that person. Like, that's... Sometimes that happens. Like, you know, in life, you may marry somebody that you're not supposed to be with. Like, you know, there's somebody for everybody on earth, and I know that sounds crazy as far as not. No, but there's somebody for everybody on earth, and who you end up with may not be who you're supposed to be with.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, to piggyback on that, my final question for you also: do you see yourself getting married? And the reason I ask that is because I don't know about you, but I always have this conversation with him. Like when we were in 10th, 11th grade, I always thought at least 6 to 8 years ahead. So I was thinking like, yo, I'm gonna get married at 26, 27. But the way it's going, I might have to make a U-turn, bro, because I'm doing something wrong, or these women out here doing something wrong to me.
No, I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I'm to the point I don't even think about it. Like if it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's straight up.
I feel that.
If it happens, I'll be happy. If it doesn't happen, yo, I'll make this shit work. I want a kid. That I will say. Please don't make that happen this year, next year. But other than that, if it happens, I'll be happy. If it doesn't happen, bro,
Dang, I forgot. No,
I was just go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say now, looking back on it, like it would be foolish of me to make a statement like that, saying at 36. I can see myself being married. Saying some shit like that back in the day when I was 19 is one thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, it makes sense.
But is it though?
36 makes sense.
I think it is just
No,
because
it's just kind of like planning ahead in your life. Just it's kind of like the equivalent of, I want to be this type of successful, whatever you equate to success at 26, 27.
In that retrospect, yes. But I'm saying you can't choose the time in which or the place in which you meet the person that you're supposed to be with. And that's just what that is. You can be however rich.
You thinking that the shorty that you with at that time or who you talking to, you think, okay, this might last till that.
Sure.
Because that's what puppy love is, until you get your heart broke. That's what you think.
Y'all want a girl that's on your level or doing better than you financially in life? Like, do you want her to be better than you, or do you want it to be better, or do you want it to be equal?
I wouldn't mind either or, honestly.
I want my girl to be doing better than me, and that's why it's hard for me. I'm not saying every girl that I've encountered I'm doing better than,
but the reason
I want her to be better on me on so many levels where it's like she teach me shit, because I haven't met that one girl who
that's facts too, but I'm saying on the same level, because even if we, like, say hypothetically we on the same level, we learning and growing together. So things that I may know that you may not be privy to, I'm putting you on, and vice versa. Bro, so we building together.
I tried to teach a shorty about stocks. She told me shut the fuck up.
And that's what I wanted to talk to you about, stocks. But because I know you're a wizard when it comes to stocks and things like that. Nah, you be putting me on. At least to me, you're a wizard, because I'm a novice to it still. I've been in this for probably a year or less, maybe 2 years. But I can tell you've been on your shit for a minute.
Okay, realistically, I got lucky. 2014, 2015, I encountered this guy. His name's Damon Burton. He owns a company where he sells barbecue sauce, but at the same time, he is an investor. He's what you could call an entrepreneur. The gentleman taught me about bonds, CDs, and stocks, but for the most part, I messed with bonds for the first part. So I would buy bonds, mutual funds. Mutual funds, I would start off with anything ranging in the pharmaceutical area. I started off with I want to say the company was called like JFLX. I can't tell you what the company stood for, but it was definitely a pharmaceutical company. I checked the year to date. The year to date is ever doing better than 12%. Buy in. I can't tell you what price to buy in at. I don't know your life. I don't know your income. Buy in if it's doing a year to date of 12% or better for over 5 years. If it's doing that, that's like what you see as steady. For me, I don't try to buy into a bond or a mutual fund unless it's doing like 23% or better, because I don't want to say I'm eager to get money back, but I want to see things grow a lot faster. So I'm okay with putting in extra money to see things grow quicker. As far as Tesla goes, I can't make it any more sense than what y'all see literally every day on the news and what y'all see with Elon doing on Tesla. Right. On Twitter. Like, literally, they're about to it's getting to the point where California's trying to get to be the first state with all electric cars. I want to say it's either 2035 or 2025, but it's 35 or it's 5 denominations. Like, it's getting to the point where if electronic cars really run the world, oh my God. How do you mean 2035?
Right.
Yeah.
But see, that's again, thinking ahead, that far ahead, 2035. We don't know what the universe is going to look like in 14 years. We don't know what this shit going to look like next year.
2035, I'll be 40. That's why I say 2035. That's like
I'll be right there below you. I'm not far.
I just get with my age, but yeah.
Damn, you aging yourself, King. Yeah, don't do that.
Dang, I want to talk more about it, but I know it's time to kind of go. Bro, I appreciate you for coming on the show.
All I do is walk out.
Huh?
I'm just playing.
Actually, what I did kind of want to touch on too, just like last sentiments. if y'all do want a longer pause, please hit our jack for reasons like this. Just because I know sometimes we do be wanting to continue the conversation, and if you know what I'm saying, certain episodes I feel like certain people fuck with more. Certain people, you know what I'm saying, just because of whatever types of conversation. So if that is the case, do hit our jacks, and we might, you know what I'm saying, contemplate adding a little segment after the hour if that's something that you into as well, King. You know what I mean? Because I know this is a 2-man pod, but yeah.
I could say one last thing for y'all close out.
Go ahead, King.
Life of a Don.
Yes, sir. Go get
Volume 1.
Go get that.
It's in stores right now.
Yes,
You
sir.
should definitely cop that. Smoke to that. Drink to that. You know, get your loved one to that. Cook to that. Drive to that. Work to that. Work out to... Yo, Life of a Don. Holla at your boy.
Hey, listen,
Yes,
on
sir.
Instagram, it's about to be crazy for the rest of the week. I'm telling you.
It's gonna go nuts.
The rest of the month.
Yeah, and listen, all his ads, you know what I'm saying, everywhere
shit.
you can find him will be somewhere in his description if we haven't already said it already. Do you want to get that off right now? Or?
It's very simple. Gold, like, you know, the melanin in my skin. Bottle, like the shits you see in front of you. And Don, like the nigga sitting in his chair.
You heard it
Gold
there.
bottle Don.
You heard it there. And that's on everything.
That's ill.
I love.
There you go. And you know what I'm saying, y'all can follow us.
Yep. At the _Brochillians. My bad.
No, you good.
I thought you was going to say it in sequence with me.
I was. It was all good. But you good. Yeah, y'all can follow us there.
And I was going to say the sleeper is Gold Bottle Don.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Anything else will be uncivilized.
Actually, can I give him one from the album? Like my personal favorite so far?
Check it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw that on for you. I'll give you the track list and I'll let you see what you...
I already know. Play for keeps.
I got you, bro.
Play for keeps. That's the joint right there. Yeah, that's the sleeper this week. So y'all definitely go stream that. And I'm saying run us up. We are on everything. So go like, comment, share, subscribe, show love because it costs $0. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell button. All that good shit. Shout out to the first timers.
The last timers.
And in between us, we're coming bike. You know what I'm saying? Week after week. We appreciate y'all.
I was seeing if EA was alive. I haven't heard from him in like 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, man. Shit, if you don't got no sleepers, I don't got no... Well, we already said the sleepers, shit. We're going to end shit like that.
No, if I had a sleeper, I ain't gonna lie, this week it'd probably be Black Rob Whoa. That's just me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm not mad at it.
Y'all do y'all research.
Yes, sir. Well, we're going to kick shit like that, man.
Brochillians out.